if you are not getting the job, then you are on the right video, because in this video I will help you understand as to why you are not getting that job even after buying so many courses. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. Well, hi, I'm Shubham and subscribe to become a better software developer. Since most of y'all are learning Django or some other technology and y'all are concerned about not getting job, so I have collaborated with a HR to understand the entire hiring process and to let you know where you're getting rejected and why you're getting rejected. So first we'll understand the entire hiring process, and then I'll tell you where and how exactly you are getting rejected. So zeroth step of any hiring process is job posting, which comes with a job description, that is also called as JD. Then comes the first step where resume screening is done. Then after that, the second step is all about screening calls. It can be just a brief introduction screening call, or it can be technical screening call, or it can be combined. Then after that, you have technical interview round, and the number of round depends on the companies. And some of the common rounds are technical interview round, then technical interview with lead, technical interview with project manager, then interview with VP, etc. And finally you have the HR round. So now let's start to understand at which step why are you getting rejected. So let's break down the first step, that is resume screening. So while applying the job, you might be asked some questions over the LinkedIn if you have seen, and most of the job portals like experience into X, experience into Y. So those are screening questions, okay? And the common reason of getting rejected at resume screening is they go through those questions and they go through your resumes to understand you, and if you don't fit into the company, then you are rejected. And some of the common reasons are not having a relevant experience. That is, let's say I'm hiring for Django developer, but a person who knows Node has applied. So well, he doesn't have experience into Django, so there is no relevant experience. So that is why you can get rejected over here. Then having fake experience. Some of the common reasons are not having the relevant skills. Let's say that company X is hiring for Django developer, but in the title they have specified as Python developer. And another company is hiring for data scientist, but they have also specified as Python developer. Me being me, I go and apply for both the Python developers, assuming that both of them are for Django developer openings. But well, second one was not. It was all about data scientist role. So because I did not read the job description properly and I applied blindly, so that is why I was rejected over here. Secondly, you can get rejected because of fake experience. Let's say that I am working as Python and Django developer, correct? And I go and apply for Node.js developer. But in my resume, nowhere it is mentioned that I have used Node as technology somewhere. So that is called as fake experience. So that is why I will be rejected. Then not having enough experience. Let's say that company is hiring for minimum of 10 years of experience into certain technology, but I have only 7 years of experience. So over here, if I apply, I will be definitely rejected because its minimum requirement is 10 years of experience. And few more of the common reasons are your resume is not updated, then poorly formatted resume, yes, that can be one of the reasons, and budget issues of the company. Now before we proceed to the next step, let me tell you that HRs are very sharp in reading and listening. So choose your words carefully when you're talking with the HRs. So in the screening round, they judge you based on how confident you reply and how you handle the questions even for which the answers you don't know. So at this level, you can get rejected because of communication problem, then because of notice period. Let's say that company wants immediate joiner, but you have 45 days of notice period and cannot bring it down to company's requirement. Then having fake experience or not relevant experience. Let's say that while applying in the questions I had said that I have experience into Django as 10 years. But when the HR asks me, I say only I have 5 years. Well, that is fake or not relevant experience. So because of this also I can get rejected, and the funniest rejection can be because of overqualification. That means you are way too overqualified for this job. In the third step, that is technical interviews, there are endless of reasons why you can get rejected. Common being you asking the company to reschedule an interview multiple times. Then during the interviews, you're not confident or you're not able to give answer properly. When I say answer properly, that does not mean that you should give correct answer or you will have to know the answer to every question what the interviewer asks you. Well, you might not know the correct answers or you might not have the answers to some questions. Well, that is fine. But the way you handle them tells the interviewer that you have certain qualities that you can handle in any kind of situation. Well, recently when I was giving one of the interviews, I didn't know answers to few of the questions what interviewer was asking me, to which I said I don't know the answers or I haven't worked with these things, but I will definitely explore it or I will definitely look into this. Few more of the common reasons why you're getting rejected over here is you are googling the answer. Well, you're looking at the interviewer over the call and you're typing it out and reading from the net. Well, they can totally figure out this thing. I have done it and I know for a fact that I can understand who is googling answer and who is not. And there are endless of common reasons why you can get rejected over here. And please understand that there is no perfect candidate or there is no perfect job. It is all about out of 10 things what company requires, how many of them you are able to fulfill. And even if you don't know many of them, how you are able to tackle them during the interview. So now let's move to the HR round. Here, it is very rare that you will get rejected, but of course there are reasons you can get rejected. Your expectations are way too much. Another common reason over here is you have faked your notice period at the start of the interview process, but now over here you have to tell the truth. So that can be another reason. And another one can be job location. So these are few of the common reasons to get rejected at HR level. Or the savage being you rejecting the offer letter. What are some of your funny reasons as to why you were rejected or why you have rejected the job? Few of the funny reasons that I was rejected is saying that you are overqualified for this job, and another one, I had rejected the offer letter after having the offer letter in hand. And few points that HR told me to mention in the video are, when they don't call you, that means either your resume is rejected or the position is hold or for some reason they have not proceeded with your application. So there is no point calling the HR again and again. So these were some of the common reasons as to why you're not getting that dream job. In the upcoming videos, we will understand how we can overcome and get that dream job. Well, now let me go and update my resume because I'm not getting calls from any HRs. See you in the next one.